Man, we did a lot in this video. We are actually draining. They're always right here. Look at 1500 RPM. Look at this view. Maybe I'll enter and win. Ooh, dirty. Shout out to my boy Dennis. I will be co-hosting with my boy Anthony. Tiki Falls. Oh, this is so satisfying. All right, just like that.
Hana Hui A Maui.
Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, we talk about everything in the aquarium hobby, and that includes my 8,500-gallon pond behind me called Tiki Falls 4.0. Let me flip the camera around and let me show you what's going on. All right, if you're new to the channel, this is my gorgeous koi pond, Tiki Falls 4.0. The reason why it's 4.0 is because obviously I had a Tiki Falls and a 2.0 and a 3.0. This is the last stage. Now, my beautiful koi pond is 8,500 gallons. And we still have to complete that section right over there, which is our waterfall section. For the time being, though, we have this pipe that's coming from the filtration system back there, which we'll get to in a second. So this is all temporary. Obviously, we're going to have the waterfall coming between these two boulders right there. And I'm thinking about having another waterfall off of that little boulder right there, which I think it would be awesome. I'm going to walk around this pond just a little bit, all right? I also wanted to let you guys know that I also planted some ground cover here. It's called apple something. It's got a really cool, beautiful red and pink flower. When the sun comes out, they all bloom and blossom, and then they close during the night. And speaking of blossoms, oh, look at that. This is my 4th bloom of my pond lily. Look how beautiful. And I also see another one coming up over here, which is a beautiful pink and yellow flower on those lilies. So the lilies in the pond are doing fantastic. And of course, the babies are too. Look who's coming here to say hi. We got Fitz down here, my beautiful Sanke koi. We have them all just hanging out here. Totally getting used to their surroundings. Not so skittish, you know, getting used to their new home. This is the area where I feed them, so when I'm standing here talking, they're always right here, look at, ready to eat, like they think they're gonna eat when I come up over here. But look how healthy, they're all doing good. We have a total of 22 koi fish in Tiki Falls. Oh, look at my Matsuba. He's a little guy, look at him. See him right there? It's maybe a little hard to see him, but anyways, 22 koi in Tiki Falls 4.0, and as you can see, beautiful yellow canna. They're blooming. We got some red canna. All of these cannas that I planted in this area are doing great. We got the taro is doing great too as well. And I just wanted to show you guys a different angle of Tiki Falls 4.0. This is the steps, the entry. And yeah, it's about 4 feet deep if you guys were wondering. The reason why I'm doing this video today is because it's about time that we clean the mountain tree ecosystem filter out for the first time. Now, I've had this thing running for a little over 3 months, so I haven't even looked to see what it looks like inside the filter, but I know it's doing its job. But I want to show you guys how easy it is to clean this filtration system out. All right, let's go take a look at it. All right, so I'm on top of the mound here looking at the cover, but as I look around, look at this view from up top here. I'm on top of the I guess the area where the waterfall's supposed to go, on top of the dirt. I just love this view. We're up high, you can see the koi swimming around. So majestic, so relaxing. All right, let's slide this cover open and see what's inside. All right, here we go. OMG, look how dirty those filter mats are. Look at the star brushes. Oh, everything is dirty. Hold on, let's take off this cover completely. Wow, look at that. We have the sun, so we have the natural sunlight shining in. Let me get out of the way so you can actually see how, dirty. Wow, look at that. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, I'm gonna show you what this looked like new, okay? Check out the video. You see how new all of the filter mats were, the star brushes? And then you come back and you can see that this natural filtration system by Mountain Tree is doing the job. Ooh, look at the lotus bacteria rings. Look at these things. Oh my gosh, this is what you call healthy bacteria rings. There's so much beneficial bacteria that's colonized on all of these. There's like 30 something of these all in this section here with aeration. So we got anaerobic bacteria in here. And then we also have our UV sterilizer bulbs that are inside the water. That's the last part of the filtration. I'm kind of happy to see it filthy dirty like this because it's been over 3 months and it is time to clean this thing out. And I'm gonna show you how I clean it. Super simple. I'm telling you guys, Mountain Tree made it super simple to clean their natural filtration system out, all right? But first, so I'm gonna need you guys to go over to Mountain Tree on Instagram. Read the rules on how to win some of this beneficial bacteria rings. Well, these are the Lotus 2. They're actually doing a giveaway on the Lotus 3, their newest style. I'm gonna enter too, why not? And they actually said you can send them pictures too in the DM. I'm gonna take a picture with this right here. Yeah, there you go. And I'm gonna go ahead and submit that to Mountain Tree. Maybe I'll enter and win some Lotus 3 bacteria rings. Go give them a follow on Instagram, Mountain Tree. All of their links will be down in the description below. Okay, so before we do anything with this, we have to turn off the pump and do some minor adjustments, turning off the UV sterilizer bulbs too as well, because we gotta drain this completely. All right, now we're behind the scenes here. This is where all the magic happens. We still have to hook up the manifold. This is for my sprinkler system. This is the UV sterilizer bulbs. Yep, we're gonna disconnect this right here. So now we got the bulbs. As you can see, the LEDs are out. The bulbs are disconnected, so they're not on. So we're not gonna burn those out when we drain. We close that. What else? Oh, the aeration. Yeah, we have an air pump that, let me follow this plug here. This is the aeration for the beneficial bacteria rings, the Lotus. We'll set that there. This air pump is for the actual pond. Next thing we have to do is turn off the pump. This is my Pentair IntelliFlow. This thing is so awesome, guys. I've been learning how to use this thing. I just want to show you guys, some of you guys that are kind of techie when it comes to this stuff, what I'm running it at 1500 RPMs, okay? That's revolutions per minute. Right here, it's 48 gallons per minute is what it is cycling. I'm going to go through some of the things right there. 5 PSI, 266 watts. There you go, 1500 RPMs. Now, the cool thing about this pump is I can adjust it. I can make adjustments. I can lower it down. Right now, the 1500 RPM is working for me. I was thinking about going down a little bit lower. I can adjust it. And that's gonna save cost on my electricity bill if I go down. So that's what's cool about this pump is you can adjust it and gauge it. And right now, 1500 RPMs is working okay. I may go down a little lower, but just to give you guys like kind of an idea, normal size swimming pool is usually ran at about 2000 RPMs, and Tiki Falls 4.0 is being ran at 1500. So wanted to give you guys a heads up on this, but what we're going to do is we're gonna shut off that pump, and we're actually gonna close this valve right here that leads into the filter. So what we're going to do is press stop right here, shuts it off, close this valve. There we go. So now water from the actual filter here is not going to go back into this area, although we do have check valves everywhere, so it doesn't really matter. This is more of a safety precaution that we added. Shout out to my boy Dennis. And what we're going to do next, now that everything is shut down, is I'm going to walk over here on the side of the filter, and we have this set up here. This is our bottom drain. Okay, so what I'm going to do is open this up, right? This ball valve. Water from the inside of the Mountain Tree filter is gonna drain out, come down here, and shoot out to the backyard. So we're gonna go ahead and open this valve up, and we're gonna watch this thing drain out before our eyes. Check it out. All right, with one big swift, we are actually draining the entire filter. And as you can see, it's still draining. We're on top here. Wow, that thing drained pretty fast. I literally just ran up the top here and the thing was practically empty. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but all the muck on the brushes for sure. Look at that. Ooh, look at the muck. You can really see it now. Here you go. We can see some of the water down here. Drained at the bottom. This thing literally drained probably less than a minute. I mean, it's still draining. Water's going out towards the back area, this is what we're gonna do next. You see this? This is your standard hose. And then we're gonna take the hose, put it on like a jet mode, and look at that. Oh, it's like magic. You talk about satisfaction. Look at this. It's like brand new, look at that. And basically, that's all we're going to do. Watch this. Oh, this is so satisfying, look at that. Oh, we'll draw a happy face. Don't worry, be happy. Look at that, huh? Now, what you don't want to do is blast any of this on a jet mode. Now, I can use, let's just say I can use like a shower mode just to get some of the bigger particles off of it, but I'm not going to use the jet mode. Don't want to use the jet mode on the beneficial bacteria, but to spray it down, clean off any debris, loose debris that's on the actual lotus tubes is fine, but on this side we definitely want to use the jet mode or full mode so we can get all these brushes squeaky clean. And the cool thing is when you shoot all of this down, all of the muck and dirty water, God, this is so satisfying, guys, just goes out the bottom drain down there. It makes cleaning so easy. You know, you're not doing too much physical work. All you're doing is shooting it down with your hose. Mountain Tree, you're the bomb.com. And tell me where you're from.
And tell me where you from.
Once we get all this done, I will pick up the camera and show you what it looks like. I took a bunch of these filter mats out. You can see how dirty they are. That was the top part that I sprayed. So obviously you can see the rest of the mats are pretty filthy. So basically I'm just sliding them over, cleaning both sides all the way from the top and the bottom, letting the gunk run down towards the bottom and then out the bottom drain. Like so. Clean out all that gunk and pretty much make them brand new again. Just like that, the entire Mountain Tree ecosystem filter is clean. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. That easy. We're gonna go ahead and put the lid. No, actually, you know what? Let's start it up. Watch this thing fill up. First thing we're gonna do is close this ball valve. All right, we got that sealed. Next thing we're gonna do is turn on the pump. Open this bad boy up here. There we go, 1500 RPMs, and this bad boy is pump it out. Now we're not gonna hook up the UV sterilizer bulbs or the air pump until it gets filled, but you know what? Let's just turn on the air pump. Why not? All right, and then once it fills up, then we'll come back here and turn on the UV sterilizer or plug it in. All right, we're up top here. You can see the flow is coming in into the mountain filter. There's one there and one there, and this will be filling up, going through the star brushes, and then the water will go and drop down into the second stage, which is the filter mats by Mountain Tree. So awesome. Shout out to Mountain Tree again. Once this is filled up, it'll move on to this section here, which is our lotus bacteria rings. And then the last stage would be the UV sterilizers, and then the out back into the pond. So if you guys are curious, there's a total of 20 star brushes, 16 filter mats, and 36 lotus bacteria rings. And as you can see, the water's starting to fill up. It's gonna fill up here, and then the water will overflow into this area, and the UV sterilizers will go to work sterilizing the water before it enters back into the pond from the temporary pipe. As you can see, no water yet. You can see we got our aerators in there, so you can see the bubbles working. We pre-started that. Lots of aeration for the aerobic bacteria. Here we go. The water's gonna slowly pour, drop down into this little section here. And then there we go, and then it will start to fill up this last area here where the UV sterilizer is. We'll plug that in. We won't forget. I promise we won't. This is full. This is full. Beneficial bacteria, and then it should be coming out these outtakes any second now. Let's follow it down. Uh-oh. There we go. I see water coming out of the pipe. That means we are good to go. And just like that, it is clean. All right, now we're gonna put the cover on top and we are good to go just like that. Now that we got that taken care of, we're gonna fill it up with some water, and I like to measure it. I'm gonna show you guys. You see that bolt right there, that middle bolt? I like the water line just above it. I'll zoom in on it so you guys can see what I mean, but that's where I like to keep the water level. So we're gonna go ahead and add a little water. And then next up, we're gonna add our MICROBE-LIFT AQUA 5.4 to control the algae. We're gonna add MICROBE-LIFT concentrated barley straw extract, keep the water nice and clear. Of course, we gotta add MICROBE-LIFT Aqua Extreme to get rid of all the heavy metals, the chlorine, the chloramines in the water. And then of course, we're gonna top it off with some Pond MICROBE-LIFT PL Natural Safe Beneficial Bacteria. Game changer. All these products is what keeps Tiki Falls 4.0 healthy and pristine. Let's add it. Okay, so we cleaned out our mountain tree ecosystem filter, we added fresh water, and we added our MICROBE-LIFT products to the pond to keep it healthy and safe for the fish. I'm super inspired right now. I think I want to add some more fish to the pond. What do you guys think? This would be the perfect opportunity right now. I'm in a great mood and I want to add these 3 beauties to Tiki Falls 4.0. Yeah, 3 more. So that'll take us to a total of 25 koi fish in Tiki Falls 4.0. All right, let me show you what we're gonna add. All right, so for those of you that love the color red and white or orange and white, I have some beauties right here. We're gonna do a quick little species spotlight on these species of koi fish. 2 of them are the same, 1 of them is different. But as you can see, they're all pretty much the same color. Some a little bit darker than others, but I'm going to explain the individual fish to you guys. Let's start off with, these are called kikusuis, one of my favorite species of koi. All of these guys are my favorite because that's why I have them. Now, as you can see, one is a doitsu. This one right here is a doitsu, which is scaleless, and this is a scaled kikusui. So you can see the difference. This one here, doitsu, has clean lines. I love the way it looks. The colors are awesome. This one, the reason why I chose this one is, first off, I love the symmetrical circle right on its forehead there, and it has Kuchi Beni. Now, Kuchi Beni is lipstick. Now, if I can grab him without him getting all crazy, I want to show you his lips. This is called, in Japan, Kuchi Beni, which is red lips. You can see him. Oh, whoa, whoa, don't stay in there, buddy. Anyways, you can see the red lips. Look at that. So that's why I had to have this kikusui. I love a color too as well. But you can see the different of the doitsu, scaleless, really smooth, reticulated pattern up top. Now the kikusui koi fish is a doitsu version of a hariwake koi, which is a metallic 2-colored koi with a white base color and red, orange, or yellow pattern on top of the white coloration. That is a kikusui koi fish. Now, before I add these 2 beautiful kikusuis to Tiki Falls, we are going to talk about this beautiful koi. Now, this isn't a kikusui, although it looks like it. If you look at him, you see the difference? Yeah, those black spots. This right here is called a Yamato Nishiki. Very beautiful. Are truly a beautiful variety of koi created by crossbreeding a sanke with a Parachina. I think that's how you say it. I could be wrong. Parachina, the result, a koi with a metallic white background or base skin color known as Saroji, overlaid with splashes of red known as He, and black known as Sumi. So as you can see, it's a doitsu, clean lines. Look at it. My boy Anthony always talks about taking a razor blade and cutting that line. That's how fine it is. So it's got a really metallic white head. And if you look at the pectoral fins right there, they have a little splash of yellow. It looks like yellow to me. There is a spot of yellow on each of the pectoral fins. And then you got this beautiful reticulated pattern right here. Almost a, I don't know, maybe a ginrin kind of, a little bit of a speckle. But you can see the clean lines on both sides, and then the splashes of black, which I would be thinking that's the sanke part of the breed. But I think this is a female. I'm just looking at the body frame. It's super thick and chunky. She might be a beautiful female. She might give us some offspring, but we're gonna go ahead and add her to the net, and then we're gonna do this all in one shot. All right, my ohana, we're gonna add these 3 beautiful koi. The Kikusuis, 1 doitsu, 1 regular with Kuchi Beni, which is the lipstick. And then, of course, our Yamato Nishiki. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, guys. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. It's one big swift. Here we go. All right. All right, let's let you guys settle in for a second. Oh my gosh, look how pretty. We're gonna add some color to Tiki Falls 4.0. All right, go ahead, babies. Welcome to your new mansion. Look at them. They're right here on the rock, right over the ledge as it cantilevers over the pond. Look at them. At least they have all 3 of them to kind of hang out, you know what I mean? And then I'm sure they'll be greeted by the rest of the crew. Man, we got 25 koi fish in Tiki Falls 4.0. If you want to know where the rest of the koi are, they're kind of over there swimming around. You can see them. And then before you know it, I'm pretty sure these guys will be right in the mix. Okay, before I go, I gotta let you guys know, tomorrow is Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Your boy will be on the live sale. Koi Enterprises Koi live sale, that is. I will be co-hosting with my boy Anthony. Come on by, download the app, it's absolutely free, and then we can chop it up. You guys got any questions? You guys get to converse with me. We can chop it up. So I just thought I'd let you guys know, man, we did a lot in this video. We cleaned out the Mountain Tree ecosystem filter. Go give them a follow on Instagram and enter to win the Lotus 3 giveaway, okay guys? Not only that though, we added more fresh water to the koi pond. Then we added our MICROBE-LIFT products to keep it nice and clear and pristine and healthy for the koi fish. And then on top of that, we added 3 new beautiful koi, Kikusui and the Yamato Nishiki. Beautiful koi. If you guys are interested, I highly recommend getting some of those for your koi pond. And if not, at least you guys got a little educated on those koi fish. All of the links I've been talking about will be down in the description below. Take care, my ohana. Much love and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui.